everyone. This is your introduction to jazz.
This world with a lot of problems. All we need is a little loving. Thank you, thank you.
Right on, Maestro. You know, jazz is a completely American music. It was created by blending musical elements and styles from many different cultures and putting them into one new style of music. African and European countries and cultures began living together in the southern United States. They started making music together, and the new music they created was called jazz. Jazz was born in New Orleans during the early 1900s. Settlers from all over Europe migrated to New Orleans because it seemed like a great place to live. And as these new settlers came together, so did their musical traditions. African American musicians living in New Orleans combined all of that European music with their own music, like marching band, ragtime, and blues. And that combination created a new style of music called jazz.
Now, let's learn about some instruments of jazz.
Sounds good, Maestro. There are some instruments that seem to go great with jazz, but really, jazz can be played on any instrument you can imagine. Let's take a closer look at some of the more common instruments found in jazz music.
Now, we'll talk about some of the styles of jazz.
Well, Maestro, there are a lot of different styles of jazz. There's cool jazz, acid jazz, and jazz fusion. Smooth jazz, ragtime, swing, funk. The list goes on and on. Let's listen to a few.
Now let's get to know some classic jazz artists.
Okay, Maestro, if we're going to talk about jazz, we're going to talk about the great Louis Armstrong. Louis was born and raised in the birthplace of jazz, New Orleans. Louis was a true jazz artist and an all-around great performer.
Watch out! Here comes another fun fact. Do you have a nickname? Well, in jazz, nicknames are everywhere. If you're a jazz musician, getting a nickname is like getting a trophy. Sometimes nicknames are serious, and sometimes they're kind of funny. Louis Armstrong's nickname was Satchmo. Charlie Parker's nickname was Bird.
Well, there you have it. This has been your introduction to jazz. We hope you'll get a chance to check out more of the fantastic American music. And remember, music is for everyone.